Yeah. Hello, thank you for clicking on this video. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one. So I saw this random video on my YouTube feed that I'm putting right here. As you can see, it's about Team Selen versus Team Gorilla in the Reignite Cup scrims. I will link to that video down below. You can check that out if you want to. That video shows the engagement from the perspective of Selen and then the perspective of Virtual Gorilla. I'm going to be going over that fight, but for this video, I'm only going to use Selen's perspective. If you want to see Gorilla's perspective, I'm going to link that down below as well. But if you just want to see it from his stream, that'll also be there. As per usual, I'm going to play the fight and then we're going to talk about it. Let's go.
Let's get going, guys. We got this.
I'm
Do you want me to ult?
No, it's fine.
Engage. That's Gorilla!
That's Gorilla?
Hey, one crack.
Got caustic. I'm batting.
One crack. Bloodhound.
Is he in ult or is he in Revenant ult?
Back out. Yeah, armor swap. I got one.
Okay.
I'm lagging.
No. Oh no. Did it take the portal?
I think they took the portal.
I need to change my gun.
Okay, we're gonna have a team behind us too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That sucks. I wanted to...
You know, hold on. Screw this. I'm putting a drone behind.
Okay. Put the drone behind so we know if they're gonna be behind us.
Will do.
Oh, I wish I got that kill though.
Two. All right. If the drone is destroyed, then someone's behind.
Yeah. He's like, right. He's just. We can say that you can get this. We have. I think the moment we fight this squad that pushes us, we're a bit fucked because the other team's gonna. Just don't. I just think we should stay behind it.
Whoa!
Oh no!
Jesus.
Bubble.
Hurry up. Cover.
Careful them pushing.
I cracked one.
I need to swap.
Yeah.
I have a Phoenix here if you need.
No, there's no time. There's no time to Phoenix it.
I don't give a shit. Let's go!
Let's.
Plastic look.
Oh my God, they're both low. Hada, they're both low right here. Oh no.
You should have ulted on.
Yeah, we needed the ult there.
All right, so before we get into this, I'm pretty sure that this is their first scrims. I'm very positive that they have come a long way. This is actually the only thing that I've seen of them playing together. So this is kind of like all the knowledge I have of their teamwork at the moment. You know, really good research, Nick. I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man. But from what I'm aware of, I'm pretty sure Selen's the IGL. I'm not sure how much experience she's had with it. Oh wait, I think I saw on Twitter that she has very little. I think she said something along those lines. But one, I'm surprised that this dude's not on Bangalore. Bless the Lord that he's not. I swear to God, if he was on Bangalore, I would give him an earful. I don't want to see you be playing Bangalore in these scrims, okay? I don't know if he's ever brought it up or anything like that, but she better say no. No Bangalore. And then we have Hada and Gibby. I don't really know much about her and her skill level in terms of the game. Probably going to check her out later. I think Crypto is a very interesting pick because to me, it seems like you really have to utilize really good teamwork in order to utilize Crypto correctly, especially in the high level settings. I'm pretty sure he doesn't play Bloodhound. I'm pretty sure, but Bloodhound isn't that hard to learn. Crypto is really good if you have good chemistry, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But I do think if you're a fresher team, that Bloodhound would be probably a better pick. I could be wrong. What the frick do I know? I studied criminology in college. I don't know shit. But yeah, well, either way, thank God he's not playing Bangalore because right now with the wall hack meta, like Bangalore doesn't really do that much. She kind of like hurts your team more than helps your team like 80% of the time. So I'm just going in. I'm just dissing the shit out of Bon. Sorry, my bad, bro. You know I love you. You know I mean no harm. I'm just like, I'm on a tangent. Why Bangalore is kind of like not the move in like a competitive setting. Okay, go. We'll play the video.
Do you want me to ult?
No, it's fine.
Engage.
I don't think it would have been the worst ult.
Engage. That's Gorilla!
That's Gorilla?
So there are pros and cons to having your kill feed, you know, like show the names of people who are fighting. A con is that if you're not experienced to playing with a lot of high level people and people who are well known, I guess, then you get more intimidated by their names and stuff like that. And then you kind of like psych yourself out and then you can't really play to your full extent, I guess. But like the pro is that it's very good at providing information. Yeah, without the names, you can see people fighting over there, blah, 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 blah. But with the names, you know who is fighting. And if you are playing in a lot of scrims and stuff like that, playing a lot of tournaments and you know the players in it, you know their skill level, you know their input. Knowing their input can be huge because then you can know what distance to play from. It's like if you're a mouse and keyboard player and you know the other person's a really good controller player, you know to play from a little bit further back and not get so in their face. And then the same thing can be said about famous people, right? So you're going up against Virtual Gorilla. We all know Virtual Gorilla is very smart and a very good leader and he's very good at the game. The way I see it is that if Virtual Gorilla is on a team, he's going to pull that team together really well and then he can really IGL and like coordinate teamwork and stuff like that. And overall, he's just a very mechanically skilled player as well. So now that you see Virtual Gorillas over there, you're like, oh, okay, this is Virtual Gorilla, really good team. Okay, we got to really play well. I mean, you're going to play well regardless of whether it's a Virtual Gorilla or not. But, you know, it just like emphasizes that you really, really need to be playing well, I guess. And a player of this caliber will probably not let your mistakes go unpunished. Knocks a caustic. That's a really fat knock. That knock is actually huge.
I'm batting.
One crack, bloodhound.
One cracked. All right, we hear one cracked, bloodhound. Okay, I'm gonna throw up the Virtual Gorilla perspective right here so we can see how much blood health bloodhound had. As we can see, this bloodhound is basically half health. So in reality, not only is bloodhound cracked, but the bloodhound is half flesh. If the bloodhound is half flesh, the caustic is knocked, and we assume Virtual Gorilla has full health. That's an entire team that has 250 health total. I think it's very important that Bobon communicates that person is also half flesh, because now you guys are at kind of like a massive advantage. The last thing you want to do is let Virtual Gorilla's team reset. Right here, if we assume that the caustic took portal, so from Selen's perspective, we saw this Wraith run around the wall. Now, there's no guarantee that the Wraith dropped the portal at the wall just from where we are, but I think it's a very good chance that they dropped it immediately as soon as there was cover. That way, the teammates could escape basically as fast as possible. And so what do you do here? You have two teammates with 150 health each, Bobon, who's likely to shield swap, right? So what do you do? Right here, if this is me, I would yell at my Gibby, you throw your ult over here. This A, stops the res, or B, re-knocks the res, or C, they get the res off and they force to go through portal back into an area that you are controlling. What they could have also done, which I probably would have done myself, is I would have yelled at my Gibby to A, throw the ult, and B, I would tell my Gibby to bubble upwards, aka forwards, far, preferably right around this corner. That way they have sort of a way to peek that corner and being able to retreat safely into cover while still having the visual knowledge. I very much think that Gibby's kit right here is vital to them being aggressive and staying on top of Virtual Gorilla's team and not letting them reset. As we can see, after they finish doing all this, whatever, Bobon takes some more shots, but for the most part, they just sit and heal,
Back out. Yeah,
and they chill, and they back out, which I actually disagree with. I don't think backing out is the right move here. You really don't want them to get reset because you had the one-person advantage, and the Bloodhound was half flesh, no shields, right? You had the all around just the biggest advantage. Letting them reset here, in my opinion, is what kills them.
Okay, we're gonna have a team behind us too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You definitely are going to have people coming up, or usually you would expect to. It's the right thing to expect. And that's why you want to kill a team as fast as you can, right? You don't want to prolong the fight, and backing out and not capitalizing on that advantage prolongs the fight more than I think it needed to, in my opinion.
That sucks. I wanted to...
You know, hold on. Screw this. I'm putting a drone behind.
Okay. Put a drone behind so we know if they're going to be behind us.
Not the worst idea.
The moment we fight this squad that pushes us, we're a bit fucked because the other team's going to...
Agreed.
I just think we should stay behind it. Oh no. Bubble.
So she says it later on, but I definitely think that ulting and then bubbling is probably the move because it's going to give you more defense and the enemies are going to have a harder time pushing you, but they're going to push you regardless, but they're going to struggle more if there is an enemy Gibraltar ult raining down above you, right?
Cover.
Careful them pushing.
I cracked one.
Solid shots.
I need to
Sounds a beamer, bro.
I will finish if you need.
No, there's no time. There's no time to finish it.
I really like how she said that. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. But I think it's a very good call and a very good practice IGLing to be like, no, you don't have time for this. Stop. It's time to fight. You know, that's basically what she just said. I think it's something good to say, especially when you're not playing with people who are comfortable playing in a high octane environment and who are not comfortable 3-stacking in said environment, right? We're not used to like that level of communication, and especially if the players aren't necessarily at your skill level, I guess, or the skill level of the enemies you're fighting. So it's like a little thing, but like, who knows? They might have started popping the Phoenix kit, right? And they're popping it and their enemies are already on top of them. So they have to waste like half a second putting it away, and then boom, they've taken a lot of damage. So telling them preemptively beforehand before they take the Phoenix kit, solid.
I don't give a shit. Let's go.
Flash.
That's so hype.
Plastic low.
They're both low. Hada, they're both low right here. Oh no.
You should have.
Yeah, that's just really unfortunate. They pushed her into an area where she can't utilize like any cover because like there is none. So it's unfortunate for her. They had her over here. I think somebody was up here and then over here, right? So they kind of had her on all angles, and it was like, ugh. They really capitalized on that knock really well, like really well. In my opinion, it's kind of what Selen's team should have done to Virtual Gorilla's team. Selen knocked the Bloodhound beautifully, and Bobon cracked the Bloodhound, no shields, half flesh. That's a huge advantage to have. They had all three of them up. Bobon just had to get a shield swap, and then he'd basically be good to go, ready to fight. So you really want to capitalize on that, and they really didn't. And Virtual Gorilla's team did really well. It really is about acknowledging the advantages you have and then taking them.
Ulted out.
Yeah, we needed the ult there.
Oh man.
Yeah, it had.
It could have been a defensive ult, but if you ulted them where you thought their portal was around the corner or potentially where their portal could be, and then you bubbled forward to fight them, then I think the fight would have been over faster and they could have won it. Now, what kind of bubbling would that have been? Correct. It would have been an aggressive bubble. If you want to check out the 3 types of bubble, link in the description for you Gibraltar mains learning to utilize your bubble in the correct scenarios. And that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I found it super interesting. I like being able to understand their comms and stuff like that. So I don't know, I don't know why I chose to do it. I just did. And yeah, appreciate it. If you watched all the way through, arigatou gozaimasu. I love you. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.